Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today, I want to help some people out. I felt kind of nice today. To the 5 people who off-road in Greenville, we have barely off-road spots in Greenville. I want to help them out. So today, I'm going to show you how to use the stupid dynamic setting, off-road suspension, so you can off-road. You can, so it gets into the nooks and crannies, so you can actually crawl while off-roading, and so stuff doesn't happen, which is completely fine. If it happens, alright. But anyways, let's shut up and let's go choose a beautiful car. Gentlemen, I've indeed chose something very mature, very adult-like. I got a C10. A beautiful C10, and I love it. Now, you might be wondering, or you're probably wondering, why I got a C10? Well, gentlemen, first of all, it's a big boy American. It's American. I find that so cool. Is it just me, or American stuff are just so cool? Second of all, again, it's American. And third of all, as 8.1 liter V8. Then the Durant logo and the Durant text in the back, everything just comes together and it just makes it so nice. And that's why I chose this thing. Sure, it's a bit on the slow side, but again, it's still a 1973 truck. It's alright, but it will make up for it because it's American. And now, let's go to the place where the magic is supposed to happen. Again, we are in the garage, and now let's do the suspension. I think we should start off with the suspension, and then we can move into the stupid dynamics and fry our brains out. Let's start with the ride height. We're gonna put that to a 20, so we have nice clearance. We can run over stuff. So have some nice ride height. I put 20%, but you can maybe do 40. If you're a sicko in your brain, go 100%. You can do offset if you want to. I'm not. I feel like it's just too complicated for my monkey brain, so I'm not gonna do it. But if you're, again, a psycho, go for, okay, maybe not. I also do it. Maybe go for it. If your offset is absolutely clapped, go for it, but I don't need it really. And then let's go for the dynamics now. Now for the brake bias, I'll just keep that stock. I don't think we don't need brake bias because this thing has barely brakes. Fun fact, it doesn't even brake. Like when you're on a hill and you brake, this thing rolls down for some reason, which is just great. And then we come to the drivetrain. So we already have rear-wheel drive, which is not the best for off-roading. People in the 70s did it. They turned up to be completely fine. But still, we're gonna go for all-wheel drive because we just want to grip, and all-wheel drive is the best for off-roading because the front wheel spin and the rear wheel spin, that's gonna help us out, to grip stuff, rock stuff. It's just gonna be better. And next up, the steering angle. I'm gonna put this at a nice 35%, just increase it 35, so just in case. You can maybe go higher, I don't know, 45, 55. You don't want to go 100. It's not a drift car, it's an off-roader. Keep that in mind. So I'm gonna have that at 35% just in case, it's an older truck, so if you want to get into the nooks and crannies, 35% should be nice. Now, steering dampening and steer decay. No, we're not gonna mess around with that because I don't understand it and you don't need to understand it too. It's just stupid. Let that go. If you want to have fun, go for the drift tires. By fun, seriously off-road, of course, go for the off-road tires. I'm also going for the off-road tires. Also, don't forget to do the front and the rear. As you guys see, it says front and rear, so do the both. And then we have stiffness. I'm gonna put this down because I'm not building a race car. I'm building an off-roader, and I want the suspension to be soft. I'm not soft at a point where the car's body is sagging on the suspension. A point of soft where the suspension can move freely when off-roading. So we're gonna put the stiffness to -45. Should be nice. You can put around -30 to -55. I'm just gonna go with the 45 because it's an older vehicle and the suspension is soft enough. So nice, -45 should be nice on the both front and back. And then we have dampening. Again, I don't want to put the dampening to a point the car is sagging, or like the car's body is sagging on the suspension. I don't want that. Again, we're gonna go for a nice 40-ish. You can go for a nice 30 to maybe -25 to around -35, -40. I'm gonna go with the -40. Should be good. Again, it's just that to help, absorb. Anyways, people, here's the final product. Steer angle 35, steer dampening no. Tires are off-road. Stiffness is -45, dampening is -45. Front and back, it's all-wheel drive, and the brake bias is stock, and the ride height is at a 20, and we didn't mess with the offset or anything. Of course, I went and I spent a bit of more money, it's okay, we have enough. And of course, I got some new wheels, as you guys see. I'm not sure if I like them or not. I'm kind of on a 50-50 with this thing. Of course, the big boy off-road tires, how can you forget that? And I got a nice little green on it. If you guys like it, put it in the comments down below. It is a stock green. Now, of course, I got a nice Colorado plate on it. It looks very nice. Fits the vibe. Put rocks on it because off-roading. And anyways, gentlemen, let's shut up and let's get into the test. Quickly, I want to showcase how the suspension works, the off-road suspension. As you guys see, while I'm going up and down, you can see the suspension, you know, taking the hits and stuff. And that's just really gonna help us to get into the nooks and crannies when we're off-roading, so we can flex a bit more smoother. So it just, you know, it's just better while off-roading. We're gonna get way more grip out of this, and it just, you know, looks sick. It just looks cool when off-roading. It looks like an off-roader. Anyways, here we are on a beautiful little hill. Again, on the left side, we have the original C10. Looking good as always, the C10 that I built. Anyways, as you guys see, we're gonna go up this hill, and who can make it up wins. Now, starting off with the regular C10, it gets stuck in the water. It's alright, it's old age, but it does make it out of the water. A lot of wheel spin. As you guys see, that rear wheel drive is not really helping out this thing. Again, I swung around, got some speed, and again, it didn't make it. It's just the wheels. First of all, the tires don't grip and has rear wheel drive. Now it's the time for our C10 that I spent a kidney on for the stupid suspension. Again, it's way easier out of water, no wheel spin, and as you guys see, smoothly, no problem. It just goes up with no problem. For no reason, I started flexing on the other C10, did it in reverse, you know. Now we're gonna do a little hill race. The first one at the top wins. Who's better, the regular one or the one I built? 36 seconds for the stock one. Not bad. Surprisingly, we were 7 seconds faster, which is surprising because we only spent like what? Here we have a little nice side-by-side comparison to the stock and the one we built. And as you guys see, our suspension is doing a wonderful job, and the all-wheel drive and the off-road tires really did do wonders to this thing. It's just gripping, no problem. The other one is actually, you know, wheel spinning, which is not the ideal stuff for off-roading. Yes, it's fun. You're not gonna get the best, well, not experience, but not the best times. Our suspension is just brilliant. And for the final off-road test, as you guys see, here's the little clip of us off-roading. I mean, what can I say? Just enjoy the clip, I guess. Anyways, you've made it. Congratulations to the end of the video. If you really did enjoy it, like and subscribe, and I'll really appreciate it. Anyways, put your off-road build, or if you want to give me a feedback, you know, if you find it, what's the word, bad, put it in the comments. You know, I will try to I will try to get inspired. I don't know what the word, inspired to like learn from the comments, I guess. So if you want me to do part 2 on this, 10k likes, I'll do it.